So today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about hashtags. So hashtags are used a lot on social media, but you might not necessarily know how to use them properly. You might not really understand what they do. So hopefully by the end of this insight, you will have a better idea. So what the hashtag? So this is a hashtag. It's also called an octothorpe for those wordies amongst you. Although if you call it an octothorpe, probably people won't understand what you're talking about. So this is the hashtag. And they have been around since 2007. So they've been around for a long time. Some people use them perfectly, some people don't use them at all, some people have mixed reaction to hashtags. But what they essentially do is group together posts on social media about a similar topic. What does that mean? So for example, I had a search on Instagram for hashtag 1N. So you can see at the top, I have searched for hashtag 1N. And then you can see there's almost 31,000 posts on there where people have hashtagged 1N. That might surprise you that 1N is so prolific. So here are some of the 1N posts. And again, this might surprise you that all of these beautiful women are talking about 1N. But that's because there's a makeup brand that also has a product called 1N, and that's what they're talking about instead of this wonderful networking group. So let's instead have a look at hashtag small business. So hashtag small business, if you search for hashtags on Instagram and LinkedIn, actually, you can find other suggestions as well. So for instance, I have searched for small business, but there is also hashtag small business UK, hashtag small business owner, hashtag small business support. And you can see that lots of those, so small business support, 6.5 million posts. Wow. So these are some of the Small Business UK posts. So you can see this is much more relatable to our businesses. We're much more likely to engage with this stuff because that is more relevant to us. So hashtags aren't just for Instagram. You can also use them and find them on LinkedIn and on YouTube as well. But what's the point? So you can use hashtags to engage in conversations about topics that you're expert in. So for example, David is a website guru, but they specialize in businesses that are evolving, growing, changing in some form. And that's naturally when they will want a new website to show off this new part of their business. So David might look for hashtag business growth and get involved with discussions around that. He might not, but he might do. It's a great way to make connections in relevant spaces. So for instance, I connect with lots of other social media people because we all speak to each other. So it's really nice if I look for a hashtag social media and I will find other experts in social media that I can then learn from, be inspired by, and just generally chew the fat with. So it's a great way to find new connections. And you can also make new customers aware of your presence. So if somebody was asking for something IT related, maybe they wanted new virus protection or something like that, Tony could jump in and say, here's the blog that I've written about virus protection, why you need it, what you need it to cover, and which one is my preferred one. So it's a great way to show people that you're there. So how many hashtags should you use? So on Facebook, don't use any because they look a bit spammy. It looks like you've just shared your Instagram post over to your Facebook page and it just looks a bit spammy. Twitter, if you're still using Twitter, then no more than 3 on there. LinkedIn, also no more than 3. And for Instagram, you can use a whopping up to 30 hashtags. So that's 30 hashtags is a lot. Don't go over 30 hashtags on Instagram, because if you do, then none of your hashtags will be searchable. So up to 30. And then which hashtag should you use? So this is a bit of a minefield, and it would take forever to explain to you which hashtags you should use. So spend a little bit of time doing some research. So research, have a look on social media at people posting about whatever your profession is, and see what they're using, see what people are searching for. And that is where you will get some great ideas. You can also, there are various programs that you can use that will make suggestions to you, but don't just copy and paste them. So just make sure that you are looking at every single hashtag to see if it is relevant for your business. And my final bit of advice is don't hashtag everything. If you still don't understand hashtags, then book in for a session with me and I will explain it in clearer detail, and we will show you how to use hashtags. But don't hashtag if you don't understand what you're hashtagging.